Welcome to the warm-up. We are starting out with a classic thoracic rotation. We're going to start with our palms together, send your hips back, and we're just going to separate our hands and glide them up kind of towards the ceiling. We're really just looking for your shoulder blades to move around in your back. I like to start off the warm-ups with a lot of thoracic mobility. That's the upper part of our back because, there we go. Because if you sit around a lot like I do, it doesn't move. And this is gonna feel better. We're gonna go for 2 more on each side. I think this is the last one. Bam! All right into some more monies. That's even more movement with your shoulder blades. That's palms up, keep your elbows at your side, and rotate your thumbs backwards. And when you get back, try to go as far back as you can and really pinch those shoulder blades together. Kind of puff your chest out, pinch your shoulder blades together. Unlock all that movement that we don't use. It's really good for us. I'm gonna get 2 more. Last one. And our trifecta of shoulder blade movement, it's our wall slides or space slides, whatever you wanna call them. You're gonna keep your forearms vertical as much as you can. It's kinda hard to tell, but just try your best. And think about keeping your elbows as far back the whole time as you kind of reach up to the ceiling with your elbows. We're only gonna get 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, what's next on the agenda? We got knee uppers. This is a good balance challenge. Go ahead and bring your knee up, get a hip stretch. You can wiggle your ankle around and then back down. We're gonna alternate leg to leg and make sure, get your knees up as far as you can. If it's only about here, that's great, go for it. Any kind of balance challenge we give ourselves is us practicing balance. All that shaking we do is us just reminding our body how to catch our balance, and it's really good practice. If you're able to get your knee up pretty high, you can get a nice hip stretch. And if you're sitting around a lot at work on the couch, this will feel good there too. Just telling everyone what I do all day. I sit. Let's see, after this I'm gonna get 1 more on each side. I don't know if I got them all on the same side. I'll balance it out next time. Woo, last one. All right, let's warm the lower body up. We are squatting. I'm gonna do a regular squat with my hands in my chest and pop my knees. You probably did not hear that with the microphone. But we sure heard it in the studio. I think they heard it across the street. But you're sending your hips back, bending your knees, keeping your knees out, and when you stand up, squeeze your glutes. Go down only as far as comfortable. You can go all the way to the ground, great. That's way too much work for me. Or you can go just a little bit down. This is our last one. Squats are done. Into our cat camel. Ooh. Okay, back to the shoulder blades. You're gonna pull your elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then push your hands forward and kind of curl up in your upper body here. Cat camels are traditionally done on all 4s on the ground. This is a really nice standing variety. We can focus on getting a nice big range of motion in our upper backs. Like the other stuff we did, we're just unlocking all this mobility that is natural to us, but if we don't use it, we kind of forget and it gets harder to do. Last one. Bam. All right, into our neck rotations. Nice and still everywhere else. We're gonna get 5 each side, so really enjoy this. Go reasonably slow. Please don't get dizzy and don't try to walk while doing this. I've done that. Last one on this side and swap. A lot of us have tight necks from, guess what, sitting, driving. Also, generally we have our head posture forward. Last one. Hopefully that felt good. Into our kettlebell swing. I'm gonna do a slight variety with a one-arm kettlebell swing. So we're gonna bend at the waist, send our hips back, and then squeeze our glutes. Bring that forward. And I'm doing one arm mostly because I'm avoiding my microphone cord, but we like to switch things up here. Go ahead and switch sides. Do it with the other arm. Make sure you are giving a nice big glute squeeze at the top. Woo. Rob's messing me up. Last one. Okay. We're gonna do a side-to-side squat. We actually coined the term squunge in the studio. We're gonna go a bit further than shoulder width, and we are going to bend at the hips and the knee to one side, stand back up, and then do it on the other side. We are going to get 8 each side, should be a good amount. We really like incorporating a little bit of side to side because we do live in a 3-dimensional world. And practicing kind of going this way and that way is good just to remind our bodies how to do it. Also, you might get a lot of nice stretching. And we're gonna get one more each side. That is our squunge, our squat lunge, side to side thing. And it looks like we're doing our good mornings. Hands up here. You're gonna keep your knees pretty soft and just send your hips back. Try to keep your back as flat as you can, and that's really gonna stretch out your hamstrings. That's back of the leg. When you get to the top, press your heels and squeeze your glutes. I keep saying squeeze the glutes because when we sit, we don't use our glutes, so they kind of turn off and they don't help us in our movements unless we ask them to. So when we specifically squeeze them, we're gonna unlock that. We got one more. Woo, all right, into our final full body extension. We start with a squat down, and then we're gonna go all the way up onto our toes. We're gonna go for 10. Finish up the warm up, really get the blood pumping, and kind of go through all of the movements we already did. 3 more, 2, 1. I think that's 10. Great warm up, have a great workout.